So, friend of the channel, James S., sent me an email the other day. He sent me a story about some shocking admissions from a Chrome engineer about the ubiquitous tracking that Chrome has helped implement in the world. Honestly, this story is physically sickening to me, but I really felt like I needed to share it with you guys. So what's actually going on here? Let's talk about this. Quote, research has shown that up to 52 companies can theoretically observe up to 91% of the average web user's web browsing history, and 600 companies can observe at least 50%. 52 companies in the world can observe up to 91% of all web browsing traffic in the world. That's an insane number when you think about it. That's one of the startling admissions that a senior Chrome engineer made to the Internet Engineering Task Force the other day. Chrome and Google readily admit that the ubiquitous tracking that we've seen over the last decade or so has really eroded trust in Chrome, in Google, in most of these other companies that surveil us online. They've said, quote, we've seen an erosion of trust where 72% of people feel that almost all of what they do online is being tracked by advertisers, technology firms, or others, and 81% say that the potential risks from data collection outweigh the benefits. Now, Google has pledged to get rid of some of the technology that has enabled such ubiquitous surveillance of people's online traffic on their online web presence. And while that's definitely a great start, it is by no means the end of the privacy journey that they need to go on. Now, Google has proposed FLoC, which is their anonymous tracking system, which groups you into a cohort of people who have a similar interest as you, and then your browser tattles on you every time you go to a website that wants to send you a targeted ad. But just the other day, Google actually stopped the deployment of FLoC because, well, nobody else wanted to join them, so it would just be a Google technology. But also because FLoC had a lot of privacy issues that cropped up during their testing, and many privacy advocates were warning about for a while since their proposal. Google admitted, quote, today's fingerprinting surface, even without FLoC, is easy enough to uniquely identify users. And they also added that FLoC adds new fingerprinting surfaces. What does that mean exactly? What's a browser fingerprint? Well, a browser fingerprint is basically when there's a little bit of JavaScript that's downloaded by your browser on a certain website, and it's able to look at your web browsing history. It's able to look at your extensions that you have installed, the version of the application that you're running, and all kinds of other little parts of your web browser. And it's able to generate a unique fingerprint of that browser. And one of the things that Google has found in their testing of FLoC is that when FLoC is enabled and available in the browser, it actually adds even more specificity so that fingerprinting your web browser actually returns even more unique and confident results. That's a bad thing for privacy. I'll just say that. It basically means that FLoC makes it easier for advertisers to track you across the web, not makes it harder. I thought the goal was to make people more anonymous, not less. I mean, props to Google for admitting that FLoC has flaws. But all of this is to say that third-party cookies are going to be staying around for a little bit longer. They were originally slated to be deprecated, I think, next year, but they're actually just going to be staying in place as they are. What does that mean exactly? Well, it means that, privacy be damned when Google's bottom line is in jeopardy. But what should be clear from all of this is that Google Chrome is a privacy disaster for every single one of its end users. Now, I don't know about you, but whenever I see a friend or a colleague using Google Chrome, I gently try to nudge them in the correct direction. Firefox, Brave, anything but Google Chrome. Probably not Edge, though. Don't give them Edge. But I would like to know what you think. What browser do you use? And when you see someone using the wrong browser, meaning Chrome, how do you nudge them in the right direction? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. That's going to do it for this video, though. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Maybe hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if that's more your speed. But yeah, that's going to do it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a blessed day.